I'm not doing that. Like, I'm just like walking up and he's just automatically washing his hands.
With gloves on.
Gotta make sure his rub.
Nice. What's the button for drawing lewd bathroom wall art?
And welcome back to VTTV. We're here playing MDK2 again, and we're playing as Max the Four-Armed Dog. I'm Zach.
And I'm Eli. Sorry about the technical difficulties at the end of the last episode, but this Dreamcast has been having a tough time with in more than just this game. We have been having trouble in the Sarge's Heroes playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've had it crash in Sonic or Skies of Arcadia.
No, but we also haven't played either one of those games in a minute.
Right.
Because really it was like the last two sessions that we've had some serious problems. But everything seems to be shipshape now. I did a little bit of maintenance on it, cleaned it out really well. Made sure the fans were working on the cooling fans, because I think it was just an overheating issue.
I mean, tonight we've recorded 2 Sarge's Heroes episodes with no issue whatsoever. So I'd say what you did has been working. And it just immediately crashes right now.
Crashes. It's also like, it's a 30-year-old piece of hardware, so it's okay if it's a little aged. We're not ageist here. So I hate it.
I don't know anything about... I know very little about emulating. I know Nintendo is notoriously very hard to emulate, but is the Dreamcast hard to do?
Not really, because the Dreamcast, part of the reason why it commercially failed was it was extremely easy to pirate, because all you had to do was take the image of the file and actually empty this out and then pick up a new gun. So I have to make room for it. But you just take an image of the file, the ISO, and slap that onto a disc, and you have the game. Like, there was no other security measures, no anti-piracy measures of any kind, which meant that piracy was rampant. It did mean some cool things for like the homebrew and the modding community for the Dreamcast, but it wasn't enough to save the console, because those areas really haven't like grown until the modern era of gaming. Prior to Skyrim, there really wasn't, as far what I was aware of, there wasn't a huge modding community.
No. I still don't understand why you put an image of the game on a disc.
Yeah, it's an image of the file burned to the disc, which I'm not a super in-depth programmer, so I don't honestly know how it works entirely. Who's this guy?
Yeah, I don't really understand what that means, but I'll take your word for it.
Really the important part is it was very easy to do.
Yeah.
Anyone with a DVD reader writer could do it. So
what is it?
It's a ship. Can I shoot them?
They kind of look like, nope. And it's been years.
I have like 4. Yeah, I don't have much fuel.
Years since I've seen this movie, but they kind of look like the aliens from Independence Day.
Yeah.
Like that wide head.
Yeah.
Can you burst the bubble? Just go up on the elevator. Go up on the elevator.
There's the elevator. Oh boy.
I don't know why you still have a jetpack. Like, is that still going to get used later?
I would assume it's going to get used later. Oh, this looks like it's going to be annoying. Hey, they're cheering for me. They're cheering for me.
They're like, great. It's a dog with guns.
And a cigar. This is awesome.
And a jetpack with no fuel.
And they cheer whenever I make the jump. That's nice.
So I guess Max doesn't have the mechanic of gliding like
Kurt does.
Kurt. That's so cool.
That's such a tiny thing. That's great. Like, why don't more games do that? Because like these are obviously not friendly like to me.
That'd be funny in Halo if like you just make a jump and the elites are like, Arr!
That would be really funny. Of course, that wouldn't really fit the whole Halo aesthetic of as far as.
Well, there's jet fuel, isn't that jet fuel?
Do I have to jump to it and then
walk to the edge of the?
No, I'm definitely not.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I like that. That's actually an interesting concept.
So where do you go?
Where do I go from here?
Straight up.
I'm just gonna go straight up.
That was a cool
Yeah, that was
really cool transition.
That was really neat. Oh dear.
Well, there's a thing right at the top of
another
here.
one right here.
See, why couldn't that whole like sequence from the last episode have had just a floating, refill in the middle? That would have been
a lot easier.
It would have saved a lot of time.
Oh yeah. And it's also like mechanically, it's like it's a little bit different platforming, right? Because you're no longer trying to go for the platform; you're now trying to go for the area in space. So mechanically, it's an interesting thing to do, and I like it.
Yeah, I like that
Good job,
a lot.
BioWare.
I'll be honest. I was losing a little bit of my hype for the game in like the last episode, but this has restored a lot of it.
I can't wait till we get to the Doctor's episode, or not episode, chapters, because playing the demos, like I said before, I never actually played the full game prior to this, but the demos, the demo that was included in Sega Generator, had one level for each character, and I don't know if those levels were in the full release or if they were exclusive to the demo or what the situation was there, but the Doctor levels were always the most interesting to me, just mechanically.
What's his combat gimmick?
So he picks up items, and they are displayed on the left and right side of the screen. Was there a fuel tank down? Yeah, there was. And you can combine the items. That was it. That's all you could do. So you could like find a loaf of bread and a toaster, and you could combine them to make toast, or bottles and napkins and make Molotov cocktails.
Okay.
So really, really interesting gameplay mechanically. Obviously, it was pretty limited because it was only one level in the demo, so I'm not sure how far it takes it. And I am excited to see where it goes. And that beeping you hear, by the way, I don't know if you can hear it on the mics. It's actually coming from the memory card, the VMU.
That'll probably show up in the audio.
Yeah. Because I'm holding the controller below the table right now, so you aren't hearing much. You probably mostly just so you don't hear the clicks and the analog stick whipping.
Hey, at least it's not as prominent as a GameCube controller.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, what do we have here? Oh, cool.
Boss
Cutscene.
battle?
Lots of collectibles floating around.
Welcome to my lair, you insignificant worm. Prepare for a shocking encounter.
He's probably going to use electricity.
Sparky.
Warranty's up, Sparky. What a comeback. Okay.
I forget what the
Okay, cool. So I'm shooting the big green things.
Yeah.
Ow.
I forget what the cutscene. What does that hurt you when it shines on you?
I don't know.
The cutscene is like they lost communication with Kurt,
Right. So
and so they were like, "We got to go do a thing," and the Doctor was like, "Hey, I got a better idea. You should go do the thing." And I don't know what the thing they're trying to do here is.
they're trying to get back in touch with Kurt. Because Kurt went...
But like by doing, X, Y, Z, and I don't know what the X, Y, Z is.
Break it.
Like, what did he come up here to do specifically? Is what I'm saying.
Right. I don't remember.
I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll probably find out.
Just gun. That's all I'm...
Yeah, run and gun.
I have gun. We'll shoot. Let's see. There's more guns around here, right? Yeah. There's life, which is actually really... Okay, yeah, the lights do hurt. They hurt a lot, actually.
Is that grunting like him getting hurt?
Yeah, that's him taking damage.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's kind of an annoying mechanic because the lights are not, like... I don't have much control over dodging them,
Uh-huh.
but I'm down.
Doesn't look like he's going to take much more to beat,
Okay,
though.
cool. I've got... So I assume I can use these platforms.
Can you just jetpack over it? You've got a lot of fuel
I
everywhere.
do have fuel everywhere.
Oof.
Okay, so I can't use that as cover, which is kind of dumb. So I don't know what parts I'm hitting.
Yeah, because it keeps changing, but
probably
I mean, you're still
segments.
making a lot of
Yeah,
progress.
I'm just going to keep firing until it quits working. Alright, cool. So that's like exposed to the coal.
You're still hitting the shell of it, but this is going to be an easy boss battle, it looks like.
I'm out of gun.
You're out of gun!
I've got Magnum, and that is it. I am PI, Magnum PI, and that is the only thing I've got going for
The
me.
guns don't
Let's do this.
respawn?
Come on, kill it. There we go. Oh, it didn't kill it. It didn't die.
Phase 2.
No.
There's not a lot of
No.
guns and,
Oh,
and
there,
health
there it is.
around
I see
here.
it. I see it.
There's what?
There's the pickups. Not an Uzi. That's not what I need. I need health.
What's up there in that?
I just dealt a bunch of damage to myself.
Up in that chamber to your top
I
right.
think that's the way I came in. Ooh, I'm about
Oh
to
yeah,
die.
I think you're right. It's just gun.
All you need is gun.
Can you climb on top of it?
Oh. First death is
Sad.
Max. Actually, that's the first death in the game that we've had, right?
I think you might be right.
I think I feel.
Inferno. Well, at least there's a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Did you have to fight any sentry bots on the way here?
I did.
Reminds me a
But now
lot.
I know what
I
to-
know I've said this, but it reminds me a lot of Fallout 4.
Yeah.
A lot of things do.
Yeah. That's. But yeah, like everything about. I really do like everything about this game because it's got the style. It's got that.
Should you have grabbed that life?
Probably not. I only needed. I only had 20 missing, so that was probably the wrong thing to do.
Because you could have gotten back up there with the jetpack.
I also really like how like.
What if you can get on top of it?
I also really like the mechanic of like damaging him is also exposing you to more possible damage.
Yeah,
Like that's an interesting mechanic.
yeah.
Ow.
Or I wonder if you can get inside there and just aim straight up and just kind of like try to dodge.
Okay, something's shooting at me, so I'm gonna assume not.
You're gonna assume what?
I'm gonna assume I can't just get up on top of it. Because something is shooting at me while I'm here. Okay, cool.
While you're airborne?
Yeah. Alright, so that's that pattern. There we go. Now I got more gunfire on it.
Yeah, at least it sort of moves in predictable ways.
Right.
Only sort of. Yeah, because it'll change it up.
changes it up, but I'm trying to stay like so I'm conserving ammo, like only shooting at the exposed portions.
There you go. But once you do, it just rinses through.
Yeah, well, I've got all 4 guns going at a time. Okay, well, I can't tell if...
That's.
Alright, I'm gonna go get more guns.
There was health around here
Yeah, there's a little
too.
bit of health around here. Right now I don't need it because I still got 110.
That's a 102 there, buddy.
Right, it was 110 when I started this. There we go. Car battery. Alright, come on. So maybe I have to break all the armor off before I can damage it.
Maybe.
Its internals. There we go. Okay, and there's the final piece. Yes!
That was significantly easier than the first time.
I knew what I was doing that time. Oh, I was gonna get that Uzi.
It's probably the
Plot.
end of the level, though.
Doctor, Max here.
Max? Oh, who's my little puppy wuppy dingy doggy?
Oh, doctor, please, come on. Unsecure the line.
Yeah, cute.
Report?
Mission complete. Deployment speed lacking. Must grease pelvis. Friction is distracting.
I like the chuckle.
Good job, boy. You get a special treat when you come home. Now find
Was this the
Kurt
same
and
bad
I'll get you
alien?
back.
The one with the cool
Who's
voice.
your daddy?
Sweet mother of kibble.
It is!
It is. I do like that that voice style, like that voice acting style.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely something that's very early 2000s, like the Jimmy Neutron
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
More interference?
But I like it.
But I've no time to flush the atomics now. Fun must wait.
Wonder if Stranger Things got the idea for Hawkins Labs from this game now.
I doubt it.
Yes, actually, I miss my doggy. Holy dooly! Who the heck are you?
I miss my doggy. Schwang schwing. Wow, his name's Schwang Schwing.
Well,
This guy's the best
Schwang,
name ever.
If that is your real name, just you aliens wait until I get my janitor back.
You can't stop us all, Doctor.
I also like his built-in
My
shades.
ship is 100% impenetrable.
Great laugh.
I like how his spaceship has like, like your.
Reach on observation deck. Intruder
Oh, he's got MODOK
alert.
on deck with him.
It's the ceiling tiles are very like
Office
like
space.
office school looking ceiling tiles.
The Jim Dandy, Earth orbit 10:42 a.m.
Well, do we want to?
That's 15.
Alien
Call it here.
infestation has begun,
Go ahead and keep
Doctor.
playing,
You have
because
not
15 is
completed
not
your
much
personal
for an
defense
episode.
training. I will initiate an emergency session in the danger kitchen.
Danger.
Jinkies, that was most unsettling. You could have waited for me to walk over.
Time is critical. Pick up the toaster and the loaf of bread on the counter. The toaster has appeared on your screen to the left and the loaf is to the right. You have 2 inventories, one for each hand, left and right. Pressing up or down on the
Aggressive
D-pad
toast.
selects different items. Once selected, press left on the D-pad to equip the toaster in your left hand, and right to equip the loaf in your right hand.
So this portion
Now,
was in the
smart pants.
demo.
When you have
Oh,
the 2
I
items
can pick up
equipped,
toast.
you can
Cool.
combine them by pressing the right trigger.
What can I do with toast?
I've made toast. Delicious.
Quickly, pick up the piece of toast and I will show you how to eat it. Using the D-pad, select the toast. Press the D-pad once to the left to equip the toast.
There we
and
go.
begin
Okay.
to
This
eat
is
it.
so much.
Selecting the glove will unequip any item. Those are the basics, Doctor. Using these methods, you
So,
can
I guess I can make my
many
own-
items into many
Wait, does this
different
heal? Does
things,
the toast heal?
including
No, it does
potential
not.
weapons.
Well,
What's the
don't
point
give
of
me a
making
spec.
toast? Who knows?
What are the combinations?
I hope
Well,
they-
is 60 your max
Know what
health?
you'll find,
That's
Doctor,
also
so I
possible.
cannot say.
The sauce.
You're supposedly a smart fellow.
He's been
I'm sure
been heavy on the
you'll figure it out.
sauce.
Right then. I'll have
Coated
this
on the
ship under
sticks.
control
So I got
in
the
no
sauce
time.
and then
luck,
the napkins. So if I
I
combine them, I
don't
make a Molotov.
need luck.
Yeah,
I've got science.
that's a good line.
I've got science. Alright, what's that way? Alright, yeah, I think that's the way I gotta go. Cool. So that's basically the basic concept of his levels, right? Where you're inventing things on the go.
So you'll pick up more stuff as you go. That it's not just going to be Molotovs and toast.
I don't know, because again, I only played the demo version. I assume there's gonna be more than Molotovs and toast. I hope there's more than Molotovs and toast.
There should be.
I know there's like a blower at some point, like a leaf blower type thing. Okay, so this is the command back on the command deck. Don't see any pickups here. Oh, there's one. Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Oh boy, duct tape's always useful. I don't have anything I can combine it with. I do like that it automatically separates things left and right, so it gives you kind of a hint
Yeah,
on what,
yeah,
when
yeah.
and where what to combine. I also love his giant like rescue heroes feet.
That's a reference I haven't heard in a while, but I get it.
Uh-huh.
I know that reference. The Rescue Heroes theme song. Did you watch the show,
Yes.
or did you just have the action figure?
I had the movie.
Can you burn
action
the
figures.
ivy to do something?
That's a good question. I don't know if there's anything I could do there.
But watching the TV show, like the Rescue Heroes theme song goes very hard.
What was the yeah? I'm gonna wait until to go that way because I've
You're
only
not
got
gonna
one.
throw Molotov cocktail at
I've
him?
only got one, and I don't want to use it yet. just
I thought
in
you
case.
picked up a lot of sauce.
I did. I've got 2 more sauces, but I don't have any more napkins.
Oh,
We'll go this way first, right? Which way? This way. Yeah. It does go hard, like with the siren alert and all that. I loved the action figures as a kid. I love the naming convention. Okay, so
You
that's
came
back
from
there.
there.
So it's kitchen, deck, and then room. So
there's a fourth way you haven't gone yet. I don't think.
is there?
I think
That's
if
where
you
I
go
thought.
straight,
Yeah,
ahead,
That's where I thought. That's the direction I thought I was going. But
I could be wrong, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
we'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, there
what we
was
got? A bunch of dirty towels. So, I'm not doing that. Like I'm just like walking up and he's just automatically washing.
with gloves on.
Gotta make sure his
Nice.
Oh No!
What's the button for drawing lewd bathroom wall art?
I do feel like this
What'd he
game...
say?
I missed it. Oh, jeez. I do feel like this game was
You
a
blew
game
it up.
that was like... Oh, I got pipes.
Pipes.
Wait, can I combine
Duct tape and
duct
pipes?
tape and pipes? Nope.
Okay.
Maybe I can beat people to death with the pipes.
I feel like you should be able to make a pipe bomb.
Ooh.
No, I don't. These
I mean, no, not with those, but
Right,
I'm saying
but I was
later
just
you might
curious.
find something.
I'll go ahead and make more Molotovs, though.
Doctor, aren't you forgetting something?
You already
washed. Zip it up. I'm ready to go.
Wash your hands, Doctor.
That's great.
Well, it's surprising that...
Again, I'm
not
wearing
surprising. So I think you need to go right. Yeah. They should have held the...
Toast, toast, toast.
Excuse me. They should have waited for that animation to trigger until after that. Until after the
Right.
dialogue.
Well, I don't know if you saw, but I did wash my hands in the kitchen sink while we were there. Now I just gotta figure out which friggin'
Straight
door
ahead.
it was.
No.
Was it
Come
straight
back.
ahead?
Straight
I
ahead.
thought that was the bathroom I just came out.
You going back to where the enemies were?
Yeah.
It should be this way.
Okay.
I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
Nope, you weren't. You were right. Molotov. Alright. That did not activate the Molotov. I gotta figure out how to throw the Molotov.
It's
Let's
the
jump.
bottle with the number 2 on the
Yeah,
right hand.
I've got it equipped. No, it's on the left.
Oh. Is it not left trigger?
No, left trigger is jump. Right trigger is combine. And I thought, like, with having both... ouch.
Just go through the whole level without ever killing a single alien.
Well, if I can make toast the whole time.
You just gotta figure out how to eat the toast.
Yeah, just gotta figure out how to eat the toast. Okay, so apparently I gotta...
Nope, you gotta kill
I've
him.
gotta kill him, and they're about to kill him.
In all that 6 minutes of explaining how his controls work, you didn't listen to how his controls work.
Well, I know how to make the toast, but apparently it's not the same thing with the Molotovs. All right, cool. Well, we'll go ahead and end the episode here, and we'll try and figure this out. But yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll continue playing MDK because I really do love this game, and I'm interested to see where it goes.
See you guys later.
Bye.